Hello everyone, welcome back to Age Blind. I am George. This week I'm going to share with you guys why I get rid of my 2018 Acura MDX. Also, if you guys are planning to buy 2017 to 2020 Acura MDX, you should listen to this before you buy it. End of this video, I will share a little bit about my new ride. So, stay tuned. If you guys are first time to my channel, please subscribe to my channel because 90% people who are watching my videos, they're not subscribed to my channel. If you guys can do that, I really appreciate it. So first I will tell you a little bit about my car. So I bought my 2018 Acura MDX on 2021 with 24,000 miles on it. So when I bought the car was driving fine. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. After 30,000 miles, I've been noticing that when you drive around in between 30 miles to 40 miles, there is a transition skipping here and there, not all the time, once in a while. After that, when I went to the highway, when you are trying to cut through the line and stuff, when you step on the gas, the transition is acting up really funny. Means sometimes the car moves really fast, sometimes it's downshift the car instead of going faster. So it's so horrible, you don't feel comfortable driving it because the car doesn't take you where you want to go. Sometimes I think when you step on the gas, the transition doesn't get the signal from the driver what the driver trying to do. So it's on and off. So I contacted the Acura dealer, then they told me this particular model car has same issue. I told them there is some kind of fix to it because the car drive really horrible when you go on a highway and stuff. After 50,000 miles, I've been noticing that it start having problem with in between 10 to 20 miles, then in between 30 to 40 and 50 to 60. So it's keep coming the transition problems. I've been contacting most of the time to the dealer, then the dealer says you bring the car in, they will look into it. What they did they reset my transition, but after the resetting the transition also, I'm having the same issue. It's not going away. So I know I am stuck with this car now. So in that time I did research on Google to see if any other people also has the same issue. So I find out most of the people on Google also saying the same problem, and I've been start talking to people who has same model car, so they all complaining the same things. Some of the people, they said they lost the transmission on 80,000 miles, some of them on 110 and 120,000 miles. Some of the people, they didn't even know there is a problem like this. They say they don't know much about the car, they just start the car running, they drive, that's it. But in my case, it's completely different. So the dealer said that there is a recall coming soon. I think around 72,000 miles. The recall is actually for the crankshaft connecting rod, but it's nothing to do with the transmission. But I'm 100% sure it's related to the transmission. Anyway, they did the recall, they fixed the connecting rod. The only thing I could feel after changing the connecting rod, I could feel a little bit more combustion into the engine when you drive. Other than that, nothing. I still have the same problem. So there is a main two reason I get rid of this car. Where I live, I always drive on single line road, so most of the time I make a 10 on oncoming traffic. When you're trying to make a 10 oncoming traffic, you step on the gas, the car move, all of a sudden they downshift the gear and the car doesn't move a 3 second. So when you are crossing the road, the 3 second is really important because you are crossing the road oncoming traffic. So every time I get a panic attack because the car stop in middle of the road and doesn't move. So that scares me all the time. I've been having problem most of the time because I always pass oncoming traffic. And the second thing, my car is already 93,000 miles. Then when you get 100,000 miles, most of the car, if I'm keeping it, I have to change the water pump, timing belt, all the oil has to be flushed, I need to change the brake, then I keep the car. That's what I used to do. But the thing is all this money I have to put it in, and top of that one, I know that transition is going to go out pretty soon. If I change the transition also, I'm going to have the same issue over and over again. So it's no point I'm keeping this car. That's the main reason I get rid of my 2018 Acura MDX, because Acura never came back with the recall on the transition. I think they can't even fix this issue. But I heard on 2020 Acura MDX they did change the transition, so most of the people I've been talking they never had any issue. So if you guys are planning to buy 2070 to 2020 Acura MDX, I think you should take a good test drive. I will suggest you to take at least 10 to 15 miles, drive it and see you're having the same issue that what I had. When you take a test drive also, when the car is cooled down, it doesn't show like that. When the engine warms up, it shows more. Also, this is my personal opinion, what I went through with my car, and I talked to the people who has same model car. I got the information from them too. If you ask me in my personal opinion to buy 2070 to 2020 Acura MDX, I will say no, because it's not worth it. Finally, I get rid of my Acura MDX and got 2024 Acura MDX. So you'll be thinking like, all this problem you had with the other Acura, why did you go with the 2024 Acura MDX, right? So I really wanted to get like 2024 the Lexus TX 350. I really like that car, but the thing is like, I just don't like the shape of that car. Like, it's kind of like a boxy shape, it doesn't have nothing into it. And when you get into the car also, the seats are like, really normal. I didn't see anything like, wow feeling, right? And the engine, it comes with the V4 with the turbocharged engine. I really don't like the concept. The Acura is not a bad car. Transmission was a failure on that model. So after 2020, they start making on 10-speed automatic transmission. They fix the problem. So when you get a chance, go to the Acura dealer and try to take a test drive on after 2020 Acura MDX. You will know exactly what I'm talking about, because after 2020 most of the car came with a 10-speed automatic transmission. It's absolutely amazing because it's drive really smooth. I really like the look of the Acura MDX compared to the TX 350. 2024 Acura MDX look more sportier and it looks so sexy. The way they drive the 2024 is like completely different than what I had. That's the reason I went back to the 2024. So far the car is driving good. The transition is absolutely amazing. Means like it's really smooth. If there is any problem comes up, yes, definitely I will come back and tell you guys like how bad is the 2024 Acura MDX. So far there is no complaint. So this is it. So if you guys like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Also share this video with your friends and family who were on like a 2017 to 2020 Acura MDX, so it may help them. If anybody planning to buy the same model car, you just share this video with them also. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Until I see you next time, stay blessed.